Right. So where were we? We had just got the fourth member of our party, Sir Sloan. We ran back into this town to save up. Oh, there we go. And now we are off to try and save the princess, who has been taken hostage by the Asterisk Cavers. And hopefully we're going to get some new jobs to play around with as well. Oh.
We've outmaneuvered them.
And I think with us having Sir Sloan, who, as you can see, is dealing 1,200 damage.
Next, I wonder.
Oh, actually, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. How do I undo a brave? Ah, okay. I'm gonna bonk here, because I want Adele to forage ×4. So, forage is an ability that lets your character just kind of like find items, and it seems like there's no reason not to do it as much as possible. Like, we've found 3 potions. And now we can kill everything.
Too easy.
Vamp, it's funny that you say that.
Good.
Scrolling up through chat, I see Vamp saying that he doesn't think he'll buy it because it's just hard to finish the RPGs for him. I feel the same way about Persona 5 Strikers. Where, like, I'm watching you play it, and it looks really fun, but I've never really ever finished a Dynasty Warriors type game, right? It's one of the reasons why I never got Age of Calamity, even though I kind of enjoyed the demo. So I think it kind of works out pretty well that, like, I get to watch you play through it, so I get, like, the pseudo experience, and then you can do this one with me. Do. Oh, hello, friend.
Let's do this.
Did I tell you that I went into New Game Plus today, Bam? I'm in Black Gulch now.
Yeah, I'm all set.
It succeeded in feeling more like Persona than Dynasty Warriors. I've been incredibly impressed with what I've seen from Persona 5 Strikers.
Guess it's my turn.
Incredibly impressed. Like, basically exactly kind of what you were saying, Time, is that it's really felt like Persona. There's an actual story to it instead of just like, hey, there's 8,000 enemies. Here's some like throwing together things just for you to go like mash the attack button a bunch and like destroy a bunch of stuff. Instead, it really feels like Persona. It looks really, really good. It's on my Steam wishlist already, and I know that there's been some issues with the PC port, but at some point it's going to go on sale, and if the game continues being strong as I watch Bamf play it, like, I'm just going to end up having to get it, even though I normally don't play those Dynasty Warrior type games.
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
This guy is a monster.
Here I go. All right.
Here I go. Yeah!
Yeah, Black Gulch is awful. But it's amazing how much faster New Game Plus is. Like,
Right, let's see.
I beat Last Giant, Flexile Century, and I'm on my way to the Rotten already. You just kind of like breeze through it.
All right, get ready for this. Eat sorcery.
Yeah. So I think Persona 5 Strikers is just incredible, Time. I think they did a wonderful, wonderful job.
Plenty more where that came from.
And I can't wait to see how more of it plays out. I had to step away for dinner today, Bamf, while you were playing earlier. Did you beat the third dungeon? On all 3 versions? Battle map modes where it's like go through the entire Zelda 1 map where every screen is a battle? Ah. farm items and stuff. Yeah. I remember my brother used to love, like, Dynasty Warriors, and it was kind of the same. It was like there was a shortish story mode, but then you could have, like, not actually endless, but seemingly endless, like, side things to do. Yeah, Completionist Nightmare. Speaking of Completionist Nightmare, I saw the 2 things I have to do for, Completionist on Dark Souls 2, and it's like 30 sunlight medals, and then kill like 500 enemies in like the Belfry area, and I'm just like, I hate this.
What's the plan?
This forage ability seems amazing, by the way. Oh, see, the chart that I was reading, keeping up with it, the guide said 500.
Let's see.
And that's why I was just like, no, absolutely not. 30 is like annoying, but like not a big deal. Well, that's some other covenant. Oh.
Looks like we did it.
Well, that's good. So I tried to figure out like how to get 30 sunlight medals. I guess I have to like be summoned to 28 more fights because I somehow had to. Ugh. But I've reached a point now where it's like it feels almost doable, so I kind of want to do it.
Let's put the bed.
This guy's awesome.
All right then. More set.
I'm trying to have like 40 of every item before I even get to like the first dungeon. From Mad Warrior Red Phantom, response to Belfry Soul. Oh, okay.
You rang? You better be ready for this.
I might have goofed. I don't think I'm gonna kill this wolf. I'm not. This wolf can get like 3 attacks now.
Nope, still standing. Oh, you don't want it. Spirits heal us. Thanks for bailing me out.
And then he heals for like 500. What a legend. And then he's dead. Alright, cool.
That felt good.
Sunlight medals aren't bad. Takes a few hours to bring this grind. Oh, okay.
It's nothing.
Oh, I thought I had to like do boss summons. Start of day 1 of Gel 3. Awesome. Okay. The Heo Apocalypse. That's what they were saying, right? I don't remember the exact context for it, but I remember like cracking up at that. Trying to low drop chances. Ah, okay. Well, that means like it's doable then. So I guess I'm gonna do it.
Oh, what's next? I wonder.
That's fine. Antidote. I know, who would do that? Who would do it and then like convince their friend to like start playing the game too because like Dark Souls is fun, and then their friend ends up doing it too?
Too easy.
Yeah, I remember like, oh, he whore. I just remember you snowboarding in the game, and I was like, yeah, this game's incredible. This game's everything I ever wanted. Hey, give me that money. Alright, when I said that money, I didn't mean like literally just 2 pieces of money. I guess that's on me though.
The upper hand, guys.
All right then. Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Pieces of gold? But I guess that's not correct. Because they're silver, now that I think about it. Oh, well, I know you told me it was like Peeg.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
But I didn't know if it like stood for Subplane. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, they just say Peeg. Peeg!
That was a piece of cake.
I would have been on team Pieces of Gold, though. Wow, we are not leveling up very much. And I feel like we're going out of our way to fight things quite a bit. Okay, oh, hold on. I want to see, like, what our, item situation is now. Oh, is 10 the max for things? Confers 30 JP when used? Holy crap. Oh wait, hold on. He's level 4 also now? Oh, it's time. No, wait. What's going on here? Oh, he can forage too now. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. I am unconcerned. I'm just very excited to get JP up. I'm thinking if I can get JP up like very quickly, we can keep that on for all the other classes, and then the other classes will level up quickly. This guy is a incredibly powerful friend. And I don't know how long it's gonna stay with me, but I'm very excited for it. So I think we like picked up JP orbs a couple times from foraging. Yeah, we did.
Here I go.
All right, I mean, we have 2 people who are just gonna like max forage all the time. Teleport stone, yes. A naughty horn? How is a horn naughty? You know what? Don't answer that. I actually don't want to know.
Better be ready for this.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you say, and then you're like, actually no, pretend I didn't say that one. Demon girls may do. Respect. Bad demon. Yeah, give me that 19 peach. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, what is that emote? I like that one,
There's no way
Penguin.
we're losing this one.
I like that one. This guy is hitting for literally 1,000. One of those videos I was watching that I keep
what's next, I
keep
wonder?
sending you.
Alrighty.
Actually, hold on. Ow. Of that person that like goes through all, like the Soulsborne stuff.
Guess it's my turn.
Was doing what was it? It was like favorite fights, like lore-wise or something from the Soulsborne thing, and like 6 of the top 10 were in Bloodborne or something, and I'm like, I need to play Bloodborne.
I'm going all in.
Animator. The fact that you can like find JP from digging just makes me think that like it is incorrect to not do this. And they're like doing no damage to me, right? Nice. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna have to wait a little bit because we're in debt, but I wonder, should I pop the JP like immediately? Probably, because I'm probably like wanting to get the JP up as soon as possible. We got 120 JP here. Yeah, the fact that it's static makes me think that I want to. It also popped her over a level. Now she has Dungeon Master. Nullifies all terrain inflicted damage. I don't know what that means yet, but I'm sure that's going to be something. Oh, nice. 41 Peach! Hey, what's up, friends? Too many tents. Let's say not many have made it back in one piece. Careful preparation. That's what gets people to the safety of a nice warm bed. Want to hear something interesting? A little bird tells me that undead monsters can't cope with healing. Oh, okay. I like it. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna, you know, mow your grass a little bit. Let's send the landscaping service. We'll cut your grass for Flame Talisman. Oh, and a Phoenix down? Oh, yeah. This is one of those mechanics that is, like, designed specifically for me. You just go around and, like, make the place look nicer. You know, basically pull weeds in Animal Crossing, but you also get items. It's win-win. Yeah, I'm very interested to see, like, what they mean by terrain-inflicted damage. Because I don't have any movement. It's not like Project Triangle Strategy was. Where, you know, you can go stand in, like, the fire square and or the ice square and be like, oops. So I'm very interested to see what they mean by that. I haven't pulled up Animal Crossing in too long. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, if it was in like 1.5 or if it was in Bravely Default, Bravely Default 1, 2.
Princess Gloria's being held hostage, right?
Indeed she is, fair maiden. 'Twill be necessary for me to enter alone and begin negotiations, lest the brigands suspect foul play. However, at a suitable juncture, I shall create a distraction, allowing your merry band to swoop in and rescue Her Highness.
A distraction, eh? And how do you plan to do that?
With this. 'Tis a sorcerer's
Like
stone
lava in the
that
dungeons?
upon firm
Wow, that's
It's
crazy.
a most dazzling light. I shall cry out,
I'm looking forward
"By
to
the light
that.
of the sun, and by these words shalt thou know to enter." The princess knoweth well this phrase. 'Tis one we have long since settled upon, and by it shall know to close our eyes full tight.
Nice. So we just wait for the signal, then it's go time, right?
Precisely. I shall be counting on you.
There are a couple of ways of finding out if a monster face can be easily dealt with. Look for a red glow. Note whether you earn an underdog bonus after. Both these mean you're a little underpowered. Wait. Hold on. So to learn if I am underpowered for a fight, I should kill the thing and then see if I got a bonus for killing it at my current level? Oh, the damage will be out of combat! Oh, I see! So like walking through an area, it could have like fire or something that deals damage. Neat. Your opponent tries to run away before battle. You're overpowered. Move on to more challenging pastures. Okay. Party chat. Praise for the princess. Thou seemst somewhat anxious, lad. 'Twere better that thou wert calm. Vexation doth dull the sword arm after all. I know. Fret not unduly on Princess Gloria's account. Her Highness is a good deal hardier than she might at first seem. 'Twas error thus. Why, I remember when she was but 5 years old. Zephyr, a fine steed for whom the princess had developed a surpassing fondness, lay ready to breathe her last. Ah, she was a wondrous creature, as gentle as the breeze for which she was named. And she died in just the manner she had lived, simply closed her eyes and made as if to sleep. The princess, who had attended it to every moment of her dear friend's passing, spake such fine words when the moment came at last. Enjoy your rest, Zephyr, and do not worry about us. We will miss you, but we will always treasure your memory. For one so young to put her companion's feelings before her own in such a manner. Wow, and she really was just 5? Indeed. At first, I thought perhaps she knew not what it was to die, but no, soon enough, she set about weeping. She knew right enough, knew all too well. 'Twas at that moment I saw for the first time just what a kind heart she possessed. One so precious must be kept from harm at all costs. Oh, don't worry, we'll get her out of here, you'll see. We will indeed, lad. By the sacred oath I made as her servant and protector. If you didn't see an outline, underdog bonus means you were still underleveled. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, sometimes I get like turned around a little bit with the old-timey slang. It takes me a second to wrap my head around it. Chat. Is this now a forage stream? It always was. Okay, bye. That was a cool looking enemy. I just don't see why, like, if they, I was gonna say, if they give, like, JP orbs, how can I not do this? It seems, like, incorrect to not just massively forage at the start, when you can kill things without it.
Guess it's my turn.
Like, they're doing 7 damage to someone that has 1200. Oh, curse might be a problem. Aw, your hat. Oh! Okay. We have a friend that'll kill it, but... Like, because we can also sell all these items for money. I'm sorry, for Peach!
To push too far is good.
Yeah, we are now in, like, the find out stage. Oh, is it Peeg? Peeg, okay. I'm gonna, like, say it 8 different ways, I just know it. Like pig, but silly. Peeg! I'm gonna, like, elongate, like, the E's. until it's like pig. I mean, oh, all right. We have lots of different ways to go here. Oh man, we have a lot of different ways to go here. Okay. Oh, you're running away from me? Oh no, we're too powerful. Is there any way to interact, or any need to interact with like the overworld, like for hidden treasures or something? Because there's 3 treasure chests in here. Yes. Would you like to transfer your money into our local currency? What is the local currency? Pig.
Let's do this.
But we call it PG for short.
Come and get her!
You also get different items based on what level you are, apparently. This ability just seems way too good. Hidden past the items? Oh, okay. Cool. Yo, let's job level up. What's your level 5? Oh, is that the one that makes you better at night? Sure is. You restore HP or MP at night. Oh, I didn't see that.
There's no way we're losing this one.
Yeah, maybe.
What's the plan?
You know, that's very possible. I just know it says the items found will depend on the job level. Because if it like keeps up with me, and suddenly later in the game I'm picking up cottages and frickin' like I just picked up a tent. But if they start picking up like cottages and elixirs and, you know, large JP orbs that are like 200 JP or something, it's gonna be hard to like not have forage on me constantly. Hey, speaking of JP orb, I also don't know what all these like other items are, like the dwarf tooths and like the mermaid scales.
You rang?
Lady Gaga wants the luxury of fucking around. Oh, that's probably true. Yeah. Dwarf tooth does sound gross. Like, why is the floor littered with dwarf teeth? Dwarven teeth. Oh, okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. Things just throw at enemies to deal, like, damage. See, now I've been told about, like, hidden passageways. So now I've gotta, like, mess around and find out. Yeah, there's stairs down there, so we'll come back to that one. Oh, is there like crafting stuff in this game too?
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
Sloan is like super OP. Like, even if the items aren't great, we can at least sell them. Bad Bone.
Burn! Smolder! Away, bio your heat! Come and get her! Plenty more where that came from! Eat sorcery!
Eat sorcery.
That'll do nicely. Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Okay, that job levels me up. Cool. Give him a Dungeon Master as well. One more chest. That was not much, was it? Oh no, the enemies are starting to run away from me. I am too strong. Okay, so that's where I need to go later. Let's go check out both of these basements. Because there's 2 basements now. And upstairs was like the next wave for like the quest arenas. Oh my goodness. This place is enormous. Oh, I almost did not see that.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Oh, look at that thing on the right. Another tent.
Okay, what's the plan? I'm going all in!
Yeah, Fire Rama? Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Oh, I might have goofed here. Oh, goofing might have occurred. Oh, maybe not.
Almighty ice! Eat sorcery!
No, Centaur Rama was the best.
Come and get her!
Centaur Rama was
See
awesome.
that? I'm amazing.
Imagine actually finishing that raid tier and getting to have, like, that as a mount. Must be incredible. I would never use another mount.
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have the luxury of foraging here.
Okay, what's the plan? Guess nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, what's next? I wonder. Almighty ice! Away, bio your heat! Freeze! Shiver! Come and get her!
Nice. He is running out of MP
That was a
though.
piece of cake.
99? Oh, 63 JP. Nice. That's quite a bit. However, at this point, I think we want to take one of these mini ethers that we picked up. There are even 2 of them. Oh. Interesting.
There's no way we're losing this one.
Oh, that makes things a lot easier.
I'm up, huh?
Guess it's my turn.
Oh, nice!
Did you see that?
Missed out on the forage, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, no! A nasty surprise?
You're in for a treat. To push too far is folly.
Oh, thanks.
What's the plan?
Okay, what's the plan?
Should have been a mimic? Yeah, I was afraid of that. There's a nasty surprise. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, we'll see if my expectations are correct, but right now I feel like Forage is just a move that's going to be on my characters, like, for a long time, even when we get new classes. Oh! Hello! You're a battle axe. I gotta find 2 weight off of you. $700. What is your situation? Oh, you have more weight now. Oh, it looks like when you level up, you get more weight. I see. So I can do Star Pendant, Clothespin. No. This is physical attack plus 10. So we can do this. Yeah, okay. Give him more attack also. Give him speed plus 4. Okay. That seems fine. And we can like mess around with this quite a bit, it looks like. So it looks like this area was for that chesty. So there's one more chest nearby.
We've got the upper hand, guys. Here I go.
Oh, now I'm first. Who am I kidding?
Right, let's see. Almighty.
Yeah, I don't know if mimics are in this game, or if it's just that's the way they're gonna do it. I'll tell you what though, the Dark Souls 2 mimics, man, every time they get me. Because there's not a lot of them in the game.
Eat sorcery.
So whenever like one pops up, it kind of like surprises you.
That was a piece of cake.
There were quite a few in Dark Souls 3, so you know, I was always kind of like expecting it. Okay, so it looks like every time you level up, you get like one extra carry capacity. Not job level, but actual level.
Here I go.
I know, right? It's so ridiculous.
Here I go.
That whole area sucks.
Going all in.
I did not like Aerodale Dungeon. Yeah, that's the thing, like, even the ones that weren't a mimic were, like, right next to ones. Where it's just like, oh, okay, I guess.
That was a piece of cake.
There's no way we're losing this one.
Oh, that was cool. Cool! Well, that wasn't what I meant to do, but I guess if you're gonna crit twice, then whatever. I was gonna let her, since she's a higher level, like, do the foraging, but that's alright. Oh, we got 2 tenths for that? Neat. Oh, and this is the last chest here. I like that thing that tells me how many chests are around. Makes me not have to, like, hunt for them.
They're sitting ducks.
I love that shield, like, coming to me even though it's got, like, no hands, and just kind of, like, looks like a magnet almost.
Guess it's my turn.
I think we can get away with some foraging. Yeah, that's why we forage right there. That forage was worth 30 JP plus a tent.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
How are you gonna be vulnerable to a stave?
Here I go. I'm all set.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, this one's running from me. Sorry, buddy.
We've outmaneuvered them.
That's such a cool intro.
All right then.
Okay, what's the plan?
Nice.
Too easy.
And another tent? Let's go. Nice.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Here.
Thanks.
Nice crit.
Okay, I'm going all in.
Oh.
It's nothing.
What's the plan?
I really like this system of being able to kind of like get 3 forges in and then attack if the thing's low health.
Too easy.
Oh. Round shield. 750 pig. Dart. Okay. Cool, and it is only me that it has to hit. Like the enemies. I think what I want to do is, with the knowledge that like most of these enemies are running away from me, I think what I want to do is come outside of this building and save. Because you have to be outside to save. Item. Oh. What are my 11 tents that I have now? Chat, I don't think I'm ever going to shut up about how good forage is. And now things should be running away from us. Yeah, and we can just go all the way back around. With full MP and a saved game state. Tweak your settings. I like all these handy hints.
Still no sign of him. Where is the useless old fart?
Calm yourself, Dag. Becoming flustered at a time like this will only benefit our enemies. He almost got the better of you, it is true. But you will prevail in the end. You always do.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. And when I do, we'll have the wind crystal. And that little beauty's gonna make the both of us filthy, stinking rich!
You do not care that your actions might bring about untold calamity.
Pull the other one! That calamity stuff's just a load of bulldust some drongo made up so they can keep the crystals for themselves!
I can assure you that it is no such thing. You have seen the state of the oceans for yourself. Does that not concern you at all?
It couldn't concern me less, you Madge. It'll take more than a couple of waves to put me off making the big bucks.
Ugh, how can you possibly be so short-sighted?
Dungeon portals. When you're in a dungeon, you'll occasionally come across a bright blue circle. There's special spatial portals that can whisk your party to and from the dungeon entrance. This can be really useful if you need to pop out into the field and rest up into tents. Oops! Alright, you got me, game. Use them as staging posts to help you progress safely through the more dangerous dungeons. Alright. You got me. You got me! Yeah. That's alright. Yo, look at this thing. This thing's ready to go.
They're sitting ducks.
Oh, sweet. I get to do,
Right, let's see.
We're gonna take, like, one hit.
Okay.
But we're gonna, like, octuple forage. The octo forage. Give me small JP orbs. Oh, we can speed up the battle. The battle speed. Not a bad idea when we're on like mono forages. Teleport stone, animator, echo herbs. It's dead. Alright, she's almost at level 6 then. Oh, she's almost at both level 6s. Good.
Let's do this.
Away and fire your heat.
Okay then.
What's the plan?
Antidote, wake up bell, eye drops.
Looks like we did.
We'll definitely want to slow down the battles when we're not on, like, you know, mono forage.
Hooray!
Oh, she's level 6 now. What does 6 do? Let's find out. Lucky Charm? Increases a target's luck for 5 turns. Okay. What does that do? Like, increase your chance to crit? And, like, avoid attacks or something?
Looks like luck's on our side.
Just the one? Alright, well, that was a good fight. I didn't press a button. Not a button was pressed by me.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
All right then. Okay. More.
10 potion, magnifying glass, beast fang.
Okay.
Too easy.
Oh, she's real close to actual level 6. I think we're on Team Adele here. Adele seems great. Oh, I think I was a little too slow on that one.
Let's see what you're made of, eh?
Yeah, I think against 5 enemies, we're just gonna like try to kill them all. Holy crap! Well, never mind. Now we'll forage. Piece of thing, antidote, eye drop, and tent.
Let's see.
Yeah, this little combat system is really neat. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We have backup. I was gonna say we didn't actually kill it. There's level 6. Now she can forage for even better items. Although I'm sure like level 6 isn't, you know, a big difference.
We've outmaneuvered them.
I'm up, huh? Okay, all set!
You rang?
Oh yeah, this counters! Ah!
Did you
Those
see
things
that?
counter the attack
Amazing.
command. I need
This
to
is
remember that.
interesting.
Oh, nice. What is level 6 Black Mage? The fun thing is, like, every time you get a single level, it's like, ooh, what does it do now? Fire, heck yeah. Neat.
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
I'm up, huh?
That was a piece of cake. Onwards and upwards.
Hey, Lucky Charm. Bam! Thank you so much for that 45-month resub. Forage! Thank you for foraging 45 months in a row. Oh, oops.
Still standing.
Here I go.
I really appreciate it, man. That is so many months.
What's the plan?
Did you see that?
Woo!
Amazing.
So many months. I keep forgetting what button it is to like swing my sword.
Let's put the boot in.
I'm up, huh?
Nice, what's the next level, guys? Oh, looks like same items.
Spirits heal us back in the game.
It's nothing.
Okay, what's the plan?
Yeah, we are on like big time Team Forage here, aren't we? It's almost worse than when I was playing Octopath and was just on team like Steel the Tressa. Oops. Items. We have like so many potions now, right? Yeah, we have 22. Right. Oh, chesties! Longsword! Alright, alright. Speed -1. Interesting. We'll have to try to figure out exactly how we want to set things up once we get towards the boss.
We've outmaneuvered them.
I'm up, huh?
What's next, I wonder?
Whew, we did kill it good.
I'm amazing.
Now we head back down, and we know there's no like chests here. So, oh, even these are starting to run from us. Okay, these aren't yet.
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
All right, well we can get the octo forage on. We haven't picked up a... Never mind. I was gonna say we haven't picked up a JP orb in a little bit, but then we immediately did it. Yeah, I am gonna quad. And if it gets to attack once, that's fine. Yeah, there we go.
Well, it was just a big one, did you?
Hey, did a sound alert play when you resubbed? Also, again, I cannot emphasize enough. 45 months in a row is so many, and I really, really appreciate it. That's almost 4 years of support. Holy crap. I can't believe it's been that long since, like, affiliates happened. Alright, I'll have to, like, check and mess with the alerts again. I think they got kind of messed up when I turned them into, like, the custom ones, where, like, the little banner pops out that's different colors. And because I had to, like, use custom code for that, and I guess it just kind of messed up the sound alerts sometimes. So I'll mess with that. You know, I might find some other way to do it. This save point, as the name suggests, lets you save. Use a tent here. Teleport stone. Okay. Options menu. Save. Alright. Let's see what's up.
Hear me, villains! I have brought to you the fabled jewel as requested. Now, prove that thou art as good as thy word. Allow the princess to go free.
Not until we have seen the crystal. Dag.
On it.
Now back, rogue. The princess. Release her unto me.
First the crystal. And please, do not try anything foolish. Your precious princess will only suffer all the more.
Come on, Gramps. Hand it over.
Very well. The Princess Gloria, by the light of the sun!
The eyes!
Go, go, go!
You okay, Gloria?
It's you. Thank you. Yes.
This way.
Princess, thou art unhurt, I pray?
I'm quite all right. Thank you, Sir Sloane.
Can we leave the pleasantries for later? We need to get out of here.
Curses.
Did you really think we would not be prepared for some manner of cheap trickery? So sorry to disappoint you. And you know, we really would have let you go unharmed if you had handed over the crystal as requested. But that is out of the question now.
Yeah, this music's pretty good.
And therefore, we must teach you a lesson. A very painful lesson.
Too bloody right we must. You've half blinded me here.
You've half blinded me here.
Pull yourself together, Dag.
I'll be right, boss. Just a bit blindsided by these Drongo's dirty tricks is all. You'll pay for that.
Damn. It can't end like this. We were so...
What the?
Can it truly be?
Uh-oh. Don't leave me hanging.
Where am I?
You who heed my call.
Hear, feel, think!
That's the voice I heard after I fell into the sea.
Hear me.
It's Heidelin!
I am wind, the sigh of the land made crystal.
The wind crystal? So that thing Sir Sloan was carrying is talking to me?
It is. It was I whose breath bore you to this place. But there were those who would have seen you sunk forever, who cut your life's thread short.
What? Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me I died back there?
I am. But you are here now. Your thread retied, rewoven. My power made it so. And now it is time to choose. Embrace oblivion and allow the coming of calamity. Or make a stand and fight for your survival. Should you choose the latter, you need only step into the light. If you seek the sweet release of death instead, you need only wait for it to wrap its arms around you.
Okay. I don't know why they made me run there.
Delusions, credulity, isolation, all the absurd imperfections of the human world await you. There is still time to change your mind, to forego the suffering and surrender yourself to eternal peace. But no, you choose the harder path. You are bold, courageous.
I wonder what happens if I just
Being
didn't.
so, I grant my power unto you. Go forward and accept your destiny.
I cannot perform special abilities.
What just happened?
What was that light?
A revelation. The crystal's blessing. And that can mean only one thing. Thou art one of us. A hero of light.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna save
Watch out, guys.
after this on a different file, and I want to go back and see what happens if I don't go to it. Okay, we got protect.
Right.
Woo! Okay, let's slow down the battle speed. And then I want to default. I want to default.
Oh man, get it!
Those that receive the crystal's blessing become able to perform incredible special abilities. These will differ depending on your current job, but every single one is amazing. Go ahead and give it a try. This one's on the house, but you'll usually need to meet certain job-specific conditions in order to access special abilities, such as performing a given action a specified number of times. Strike a single enemy with a powerful physical attack, and then magic and attack is plus 20%. Yeah, we beat up the healer, always.
It's my time to shine. I'll give it all I got.
Cool!
Dig deep, guys.
Neat! 940 is pretty
I
good.
reckon you're pretty tough, don't ya? But you're no match for us, I can tell you that much.
Don't get cocky, Dag.
After the stunt they pulled before? Not likely. I'm gonna make them pay for being so sneaky. I'm gonna make them pay 100 times over.
Here I go.
Special ability stat boost. You'll notice that the music changes when you perform a special ability. That's a cue to go bananas. Your entire party will enjoy a bonus stat boost. Oh, so the entire party has like 20% attack and magic buff? Oh!
Eat sorcery.
Oh, she's one to fire. Nice.
You didn't like that, did you?
Too close for comfort.
All right. Oh, she's also a freelancer.
Spirits heal us.
There.
Oh, then the music switched back to normal.
Annoying, huh?
What's the plan?
Oh, I see. He basically provoked us. But he did to my magic user.
Okay, what's the plan?
Too close for comfort.
Oh!
We've got this, right? Hey, try this!
Sorry to trouble you.
This should help.
Oh, she's curing up a storm.
Allow me.
Oh, he's a lot of health.
Here I go. Wait for it.
Too close for comfort.
Let me see.
This should do it.
That's fine. I want to build up some BP.
This should help.
You know, she's gonna cure for a couple hundred. Like, that's fine.
Well, what's next, I wonder?
We're not gonna, like, rush them down. You know, and we'll let Sloan keep poking away at him.
Pretty annoying, huh?
There.
Okay then. All right.
Oh, she's back up like 2K again, though?
Here I go.
It's fine. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You can do both.
Burn! Smolder! Come and get her! Right in the soft bits! Eat sorcery! Hoo-ha! That had to hurt!
To push too far is folly.
Cool. Healing hands.
This should help.
Oh!
Here I go.
No. We're gonna default. Oh! Oh, thanks, buddy.
Right! Time for a spot of revenge!
Ah.
Let's see now.
Let's get some MP back on him. Man, this white mage is doing some work.
Very well. I must endure.
Here goes.
Woo!
Let me see. This should do it.
You saved my bacon
Push
there.
too far is folly.
I'm up, huh?
Whatever. I think I'm gonna do this. So from 70. Yeah, okay. And then we can do 1, 2, 3.
Aye, this should do it. Burn! Smolder!
And then she'll take more each time. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't have to like divvy it up between two people.
Smolder!
There it is. Okay. Oh.
Selena? Selena!
Oh, I only have to kill one of them? Oh no.
Prepare to die!
Oh, this one like rages now. I see. Well, I'm gonna default then. Woo!
I have to protect myself. Here I go.
Well, if you're gonna default, I'll default. Get Elvis another point back, and I'll default again. Maybe it's not the Pope.
So push too far is folly.
I know you would.
Oh!
I'm up, huh? I'm all set.
Yeah, I think we can go all out, like, here. It's down to 1,300 health.
Allow me.
Oh, the arrows do not do much, do they? Sentry's turn.
Here I go.
Not go all out because now he's like defaulting.
Please, you must get up.
Well, this is why we have, you know... Oh, we only have like one more Phoenix down, actually. Despite all the items we picked up, Phoenix Downs were not any of them. Oh, there we go. Woo! 500 monies and 300 JP. Heck yeah. Woo! Wow, they don't play around with their boss fights, do they? White Mage! White Mages support others with restorative magic, making them invaluable additions to any party. Abilities: Cure, restore a little of multiple targets' HP. Protect, increase the target's physical defense by 15% for 3 turns. Stats cannot be increased beyond 200% of their base value. Yeah, they're pretty for real. Vanguard! Yo, good call, Time. Time called it as Vanguard. I think I called it Knight. Or Warrior or something. No, not Warrior, Paladin. I think I called it Knight and Paladin. But he was correct, it was Vanguard. Protect the party by drawing enemy attention and bearing the brunt of incoming attacks. Defang, perform a physical attack on a target and decrease their physical attack by 7% for 5 turns. Stats cannot be reduced below 65% of their base value. Whoa! So you can just like continuously defang them, and it'll go up to like to where they're only attacking for freaking 35% of their attack. Enrage. Guarantee that enemies' next to actions will be aimed at the user. Neat.
We'll get you back for this!
Hey! Not so fast!
Sir Sloane! Time to make a swift exit.
No! Wait!
Sir Sloane!
You're okay, right?
'Tis not, lad. Worry not.
All right, let's get out of here before they come back with more of their friends.
Gloria joins the party. Oh, I see. I had it backwards. Okay. Oh, we got party chat. So you can get a 35% reduction. Hey, wait up. What's the matter, Elvis? Can you walk slower? I'm absolutely jiggered. I've never heard of that word before. You know, maybe we should take things a little slower. Not because Elvis can't hack the pace, but because we only just set you free. You probably need a little while to get the blood moving through your legs, right? Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite well, thank you. And I find our current pace to be perfectly comfortable. You made a sterner stuff than me. And there I was thinking princesses were a pampered sort who need treating with kid gloves. Guess I thought that too. What century are you two from? Yeah, you tell him, Adele. I was taught that a princess should always lead from the front. And thou didst learn thy lesson right well, my lady. Yet the fact that friend Elvis doth struggle to maintain our current pace cannot and must not be ignored. Leading from the front is all well and good, but one must also ensure that those behind are able to follow. You are correct as always, Sir Sloane. We must slow our pace so that no one is left behind. Would that help? Not as much as a wee stop off at a tavern, but yeah, it's a start. I'm starting to sound like the pampered one. Time to up your game, Elvis. Yeah, get your butt in gear, old man. So what I'm going to do is, I want to save. I just want to know, do I want to, yeah, I do. I want to save here. Okay. And with that save, what I'm going to do is put the break screen on, stand up, stretch my legs, and we'll come back in a little bit. So I want to thank you for hanging out. See you soon.